Hey there guys, Ash here. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content that I'm putting out on the channel. With that said, on with the review. So, what can I say about Drakkon New Dawn? Well, it's not what I was expecting, that is for sure. So Drakkon New Dawn is a brand new mini-series in the Power Ranger comics, written by Anthony Birch, who is known for writing Borderlands 2 and Tales of the Borderlands. Now, that's a weird writer for a Power Rangers comic, and in a weird way, it really works, because Anthony's humor and how he tells his action in this comic works really well. And the art done by Simone Ragazzoni is really good as well. Like, the art is really on point in this issue. I loved it. I loved the art in this comic. The art style changes and flashbacks and certain scenes and stuff like that. And it's really on point. It really knows how to tell a story. And let's talk about the story of Drakkon New Dawn in this review, issue 1 out of 3. So New Dawn picks up where Ranger Slayer left off a couple of years or maybe months into the future. I don't really know, but it's after Ranger Slayer, where Kimberly is now the ruler of the world of the Coinless, and she's keeping the order, but that is kind of difficult because after Ranger Slayer, some of the people working for Lord Drakkon and the Coinless rebels, they kind of did their own thing, and because they're sharing the same streets and roads and stuff like that, they're struggling to live together as one. So there's a lot of fight, there's still a couple of wars out on the street, and one of the people brought to Kimberly in this issue is Adam, which is really cool because Adam was seen at the end of Ranger Slayer. He was a sentry working for Lord Drakkon or for Scorpina, and you actually get to see him back in this issue, which is really cool. So Adam is going to be a key player in this issue, or in this comic, moving forward, which is really cool. So Adam and this random guy called Brett are brought to Kimberly, and because they're fighting, they don't know what to do with him, and Kimberly is saying, well, I don't know what to do with him, just give him a slap on the wrist, and Scorpina's like, hey, we can't do this guy's killing my sentries out there, and you're just gonna give him a slap on the wrist? That can't do. And Kimberly's like, well, what did they do for committing lesser crimes? And Scorpina's like, what do you mean lesser crimes? Like murder? And she's like, no. Well, what did he do for people who committed lesser crimes and stuff like that? And they say, well, they threw him at Deadlock, which is this giant prison. And that's what they do. They're like, okay, we're going to go to Deadlock and free all these people who have been there for years that Lord Drakkon put in this prison. So they all go to this prison to basically rescue these people and see what Lord Drakkon was keeping in that prison, which is the setup for this issue. But what I really like about this, before they go to Deadlock, is the Brett character. He has this big speech saying, hey, you're just another Drakkon, no matter how you look at it. You can say you're not, but you're another Drakkon. So that's sort of the motivation for Kimberly in this issue. She doesn't want to be Drakkon. She doesn't want to be referred to as Drakkon or sort of rule in the same way Drakkon did. She wants to do it in a different way and sort of pull down the foundation that Drakkon had built and start again by bringing peace to both sides. And that's going to be difficult for Kimberly in this comic book, or in this miniseries, because you can tell that there's going to be a lot of struggle with Kimberly trying to bring peace to both sides, the Coinless, the sentries, and stuff like that, because in this issue, it reveals there's going to be more problems than a couple of sentries roaming the streets and getting into brawls with each other. That is for sure. So Kimberly, the Coinless, and the sentries have a full-on assault against this Deadlock place, and I kind of wish we got to see more of it, because what it is, it's another prison that Lord Drakkon built, and it's one of those mystery things that he built in his own universe, like a prison that he kept his prisoners, but it's not like the prison we saw in Shattered Grid where he kept all the ex-Rangers on the moon. This is a totally different prison section that he's built in his own world, which I kind of wish we got to see more of, but it sort of adds to the lore of what Lord Drakkon has been doing in the world of the Coinless. So this is really cool, and it gets even more cool of what we discover that is in this Deadlock place. So they have a full-on assault against this Deadlock place. They fight off these robots, which is really cool, and we have some really fun character interaction moments, like Adam and Scorpina. They have a lot of banter back and forth, which is really funny at, like, it is funny. I was going to say really funny at first, but I really do like the interactions that Scorpina and Adam have in this comic, like Scorpina getting his name wrong here and there, and they sort of learn to have this mutual respect for each other in the issue, which is really cool. So I really do like the character development and interactions that these two characters are getting in the comic. So that is really cool. So Kimberly finds this room that not even Finster 5 knows about it, and what's inside this room is this big metal man that Lord Drakkon has been keeping prisoner in this room for so many years. I don't know how long he's been in there for, but no one knows, not even Finster 5 knows, because when Kimberly goes in there, the communication is cut off. So Kimberly confronts this metal man, and I want to say this metal man, this metal stranger, has a really, really cool outfit design. Now, his outfit kind of looks like a metal hero or a VR trooper, but he's not a ranger, because Kimberly takes note of that when she first encounters him, saying he's not a ranger, he's being restrained for some reason, and Kimberly decides to free him, and her reasoning is, he's a victim, so I need to free him. Lord Drakkon did him dirty, and I need to free him. But before she even frees him, the person is playing not for her to free him, because it would be a mistake. He has to leave as soon as he's freed. He says, I need to leave this place, and starts fighting Kimberly. And they have a bit of a brawl. Kimberly wins and knocks the guy out. So this person here is one big mystery, and I get the feeling we'll find out more about them in the upcoming issues, because we kind of don't even know why Lord Drakkon captured this person. We kind of, even in the flashback, it's not explained why Lord Drakkon captured this person. So we'll get to the flashback in a bit, which is, I think it's coming up very, very soon. So let's talk about whoever this metal stranger is, because there's going to be a lot of speculation who this person was, because whoever this person was, there had to be a reason why Lord Drakkon kept this person locked away for so many years. So they return to the palace, where they look at the metal man and discuss the situation, and on one of these pages, I really, really do love the interaction between Adam and Scorpina, where Adam speaks on Scorpina's behalf, and Scorpina says to Adam, Aaron, if you ever speak on my behalf again, I'll snap your neck in 3 places. So, like I said, I really, really do like the banter between these two characters, because it's sort of like this weird mutual respect they have for each other throughout the issue, and it's just some fun banter back and forth. Like Scorpina being written in this issue, Anthony had a lot of fun with writing Scorpina. I can definitely tell, because this character, she's just got all the good one-liners and the interesting, funny dialogue in this comic. It's like where the Borderlands humor comes from with that character, which I love. I love how Anthony is writing Scorpina in this comic. So let's talk about the big metal man and his flashback, because oh boy, there's a lot to talk about in this flashback. So the flashback opens up with the metal man getting the armor put on him by Lord Drakkon, and Drakkon is just taunting the guy. And this is what I love about Drakkon written in this comic, because he's basically taunting the guy, saying it's so good that someone's actually threatening me, I've got a lot of yes men around, it's finally nice to hear a change for once. And even if this metal man is restricted in his new armor and pinned down, he still breaks free and pummels the shit out of Lord Drakkon, and Drakkon is just laughing. He's laughing at this beatdown that he's getting. He's just taking it and taking the beatdown as this person is wailing on him. And what's really interesting, Drakkon taunts the guy. He easily gets the upper hand on him as he's getting pummeled, but he calls him a ranger, which is an interesting note. Whoever this person used to be a ranger, but we don't know who, and that's the big mystery behind this character. It's a ranger, but Drakkon's gone out of the way to restrict him and make sure they can't rebel against him. So who is this person? That is the big mystery. So then we get Drakkon gloating about his evil plan, saying how he's going to take over the multiverse and stuff like that, stuff that we saw in Shattered Grid. And then he asks him a question saying, hey, how would you defeat me? And the metal man responds with, I'd focus on a hit and run tactic while trying to whittle down your forces before assaulting you directly. And Drakkon's like, That's a good plan, but you'd need an entire team of rangers behind you, and I don't think you can do that. So after more talking, Drakkon holds him hostage, and that's where the flashback kind of ends. So Drakkon was keeping this guy as a trophy. So yeah, that's something. We still don't know who this metal person is, but I'm intrigued by the mystery of who this character might be, because I can have some guesses, but I don't honestly know, and that might be a theory coming up within the next couple of days on the channel, trying to guess who this mystery person is. So after that, the flashback ends and the metal man finds out that he's not in Deadlock, and he starts freaking out. He starts attacking Kimberly again and says, "You took me out, what have you done?" And Kimberly's really quick to act on this. She brings up a force field, and this is where Finster 5 comes in saying, "We've been keeping an eye on the satellite that's in Deadlock, and ever since we took out this guy, it's been beaming a transmission into space." And Kimberly says, "What kind of transmission?" And you find out it's a message sent to the furthest reaches of the galaxy, where no one knows what's out there, but they somehow understand human language. And Kimberly goes, "What makes you said that?" And Finster 5 replies with, "Well, the message only had 3 words." And then on the final page, you see Ecliptor. Now, there's been a lot of discussion who this Ecliptor is. Is it the Ecliptor we know from the TV series? Is it an Ecliptor that's brand new? No one knows, and I'm not going to make any guesses yet. I've been saying it's the original Ecliptor until I'm proven wrong, but this brand new design does look very slender, it does look more feminine, so maybe this is a female Ecliptor. We just don't know who this version of Ecliptor is, so we'll find out eventually. But the message was, "It's all yours," and then on the final page it's this brand new Ecliptor and an army of Quantrons, I believe they're called. So yeah, that's the end of Drakkon New Dawn issue 1, and it's kind of crazy because it's setting up for a lot of things later down the line in the comic, and I'm excited to see where this 3-part series is going to go, because oh boy, I'm excited for a giant battle with in-space related stuff, because I'm hoping Dark Spectre shows up, or maybe Dark Honda, who knows, but this isn't going to end well for people, I can definitely tell. Anyway, that's Drakkon New Dawn issue 1, and things, like I said earlier, things are going to get really crazy, and tell me your thoughts on this issue in the comment section down below. Also, tell me what do you want to call this metal man and this brand new Ecliptor. Tell me what you're going to call them in the comment section down below until we find out their actual names. So tell me in the comment section down below, and also tell me what you thought of this issue. Are you excited for Drakkon New Dawn moving forward? What do you think's going to happen? What are your predictions? What are your theories? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to know. I'll try and read every last comment I get. And yeah, Drakkon New Dawn did not disappoint. I was worried at first when we first heard about it, because I thought it was going to be a very, very Drakkon heavy based comic, but that's not the case, and I'm really excited to see where this comic goes in the next couple of months. So yeah, I'm really excited for Drakkon New Dawn. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, take care, all that good stuff. Bye!